Hello, Noah here, and welcome back to Conflict of Interest. Last time we left off, we finished the latter half of MN6, and Mr. Krushari went down as the scapegoat, because Christoph Gavin is a slimy sleazebag, and he ran that entire trial. So, yeah. And we also learned that our defendant, right now, where is he? There he is. He is actually Francisco Mendirez. He is not Alan Yossarian. And I have quite a few theories regarding this, and I also have a theory about who, well, let me just talk about this first. Okay, so Francisco Mendirez. So, when I was going through editing Turnabout Consequences, obviously I watched the entire episode, or I watched the entire series, going back through it, because I have to make sure that everything's good. And I watched that scene again with the phone call, and the man on the phone talked exactly like him. So, I originally thought that maybe this isn't actually Francisco Mendirez, and that it's actually someone else, because, I don't know, at least to me, it doesn't feel like this guy is the mastermind of everything. It just doesn't feel... I feel like we've learned it too early. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I should also say this. This is going to be a bit of a longer intro because I'm going to do a lot of theorizing. I hope you guys and Net are okay with that because I have a lot of theories in my head right now that I want to get out there.
I'm here for it. If you're worried, you can put a timestamp of when we actually start reading the lines.
Yes, I will do that. So, Francisco Mendirez. I don't think he's the mastermind. I think there's someone else. I don't think it's him. So, I have a theory on who the mastermind is, actually. And don't confirm or deny it. For the love of God, don't confirm or deny it, because this is probably the most important theory of the entire series that I'm going to make, because it's literally the identity of the mastermind. At least, I think who it is. So, this game has taught me quite a few things. One of them is to expect the unexpected. I didn't expect Pearl to be I didn't expect her to be the one that shot Maya. I expected Jimmy to be the mastermind, and he's actually a really nice guy. So, that also brings me to my next point. Last time I also said that with the killing of Cody Hackins, I said that we were running out of suspects. And I thought about it, and I'm actually wrong. There's one more. This guy. This guy. He's the one who came and told us about Cody. Why have we not suspected him yet? I honestly think it might be him. And I mean, I don't want to think it's him because I mean, he is kind of a dick, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. But that is my theory for now. It could be him because he came and told us about Cody's body. Who's to say he didn't kill Cody beforehand? All right. That's it for my theory. Don't confirm or deny it, but that's it for now. Okay, cool. All right, back to business.
And there you have it. Your client is a murderer in the current dawn of the Revales family.
Why the deception? You should have just told me. Oh, wait. You're taking Phoenix, right?
I can, if you want.
Why
the deception? You could have just told me.
If you'd known who Yossarian was right off the bat, you wouldn't have helped him. So I lied to you and convinced him that not telling you his real name would help him in the long run. I believed I would win the case quickly, but I kept you as a contingency plan. Mendirez's usual mob lawyers requested his defense. He requested anyone, and anyone just happened to be right there. Now that you know the truth, you are in too deep to back out.
I'm defending that monster because of you. What the hell, Williamson? What the hell?
I will explain. I did say that I would. I'm sure you have many questions. You need only ask.
Oh, boy. A lot of people to talk about today.
Damn right. This must be why you have a grudge against defense attorneys.
I don't fucking blame him. Christoph is awful.
Christoph destroyed your case, and well, you thought I did too in my own way.
That's correct. MN6 was my final case until Mr. Parker's trial. Being out of the courts for so long, it wasn't good to me. Apart from you, Mr. Gavin was the only attorney I spoke to in 5 years. It left a sour feeling.
I can imagine. I'm not a huge fan myself. Christoph was rotten, but you can't blame an entire profession on one person.
Obsession changes people. I was a fool, perhaps. I won't deny I've made mistakes.
Damn, he's come a long way.
Wow.
Surprisingly, you've given me hope.
Bailiff Nagito, don't come in here.
It's strange to say, you, who I'd hated all this time.
Williamson, you're a good person, but you've made some really shitty choices and decisions recently.
He sure has.
And your integrity in protecting Miss Iris changed it all. It was a hard decision, and a horrible thing for me to make you do.
Yes, it was. I understand it had to be done, but you manipulated me.
I get that he wanted to confirm that Phoenix is a good person, but that was not the time, man. That was absolutely not the time. There was a much better way to go about that.
Oh, just wait. Phoenix is gonna tear into him right now.
Oh boy.
You lied to me and tricked me just like you've been doing now. You have the audacity to claim the moral high ground? Did you ever stop to think about what you might do to me or her?
Fucking go off, Phoenix.
Williamson!
This is kind of a dark question, but what the hell would Williamson have done if Phoenix ended it all after that? What the hell would he have done? That's a type of guilt that you cannot shake.
Pearl wanted it. She would have been heartbroken if I'd made Iris take her place. I couldn't do it.
You did the right thing.
I know. What has Mendirez been doing since then?
Laying low, mostly. At least until recently. He dropped out of the spotlight.
Huh?
That dark question you asked, I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah. I don't know why I asked that. I'm sorry. It's
okay.
I'm just letting my thoughts spew out.
But that's why I didn't respond.
He dropped out of the spotlight after the case. My sources tell me his uncle was placated but still far from happy. Mendirez had gone behind his back and risked a gang war. He was a liability.
Whatever became of that?
The gang war? Well, several prominent members of the Cadaverini leadership were killed shortly after. With that, they fell apart. The soldiers either went to Rivales or the Kitakis.
Did Rivales do it?
I never found out, but Mendirez's relationship with him got even worse after that. He was effectively fired from the gang, if you can be fired from organized crime. He was quiet for some time. Then one day we discovered another Rivales capo slashed from shoulders to groin.
Oh.
It was a sword.
A sword? Oh.
Yes, Sir Galante. Of course we didn't know anything about him at the time, but the bodies started to pile up over the years. Same MO, all Rivales leadership. But not Mendirez. Never Mendirez. You can see where I'm heading with this.
You thought it was Mendirez, so you took the case.
That man is the only reason I did. I jumped at the opportunity. It was finally a chance to get close to the family. I was the one who recommended the police force collaborate with them.
Oh.
Judge not right. I wasn't the one making the final decision. It was all to catch a serial murderer.
It wasn't Mendirez, or even Mr. Parker.
No, that was a royal embarrassment. But we did catch Sir Galante, the biggest red herring of my entire career.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Virgil Black is dead, most likely killed by the family, maybe Mendirez himself. He did lead somewhere, just not how you expected he would.
Maybe. We'll see if he is the final key to everything.
What happened to Mr. Kushari?
He is currently serving a life sentence.
Oh, man.
The appeals were able to rescue him from a capital conviction, but the man's life is ruined.
There isn't anything that can be done for him?
If there was, I'm sure Mr. Jameson would have tried it. The only way would be to prove that he wasn't guilty of first-degree murder.
It might be too much to ask for Mendirez to just confess.
Well, here's the classic Ace Attorney final case. We gotta solve 2 cases at once.
We've got to solve a case that ties everything that we've encountered in this entire game together.
True.
Ha! If only it was that easy. He has no reason to confess. He already won. Mr. Jameson thought he had everything figured out. He spoke to me in the lobby during Sister Iris's trial. None of what he said made any sense. A lot of it was just babbling. He was certain Miss Pearl's faked kidnapping would somehow clear Mr. Kushari. He wanted to act immediately. I cautioned him to wait, but he'd stopped listening to me a long time ago. That was the last time I saw him. 2 days later, we found him dead. He confronted that madman and got killed for it!
Why didn't you go with him? You two have been trying to solve MN6.
I should have been there, but now it's just me and Mendirez. I'll see the man go down in flames tomorrow if it's the last thing I do!
It's not just you two. I know people who have been just as hurt by him.
So you're with me?
I'm with whichever side fights for the truth. I'm going to make sure we expose the secret that Jimmy died for.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I knew I could trust your judgment. Thank you, Wright.
Okay, one last question. Why the deception? You've been leading me around like a dog. Defending maybe the most dangerous man I've ever met, and for what? You have some kind of vendetta against Mendirez. Why trick me into defending him?
Because I don't want you to defend him.
You want me to throw the case?
You hate Mendirez. I hate Mendirez. Finnegan Hood and his daughter are wild cards. They might ruin everything. I've worked too hard for this. If it comes to it, Mendirez must not walk free.
So I should step down.
No! If there is no defense, he might call for a retrial. If that happens, he'll receive a court-appointed attorney, and who knows what might happen. I know you would do anything to see justice, no matter the cost. You proved that to me with Miss Pearl. Mendirez is more guilty than she. You can surely see that. I don't want to see him escape solely based on some technicality. We need to have it so that we know it reaches the right outcome. The just outcome.
And the just outcome is you and me controlling what the jury do and don't see.
There are many unsolved questions. You simply will not have any answers for them.
But what if I do have the answers?
Do you want Mendirez put away or don't you? The man killed 3 men by his own hand. He tried to assassinate Miss Fay. Mr. Jameson was butchered, right? Butchered! That beast took a shovel and bashed in his skull until we couldn't recognize him. Mr. Jameson, who only ever wanted to help a little child and a falsely accused man. I cannot let his killer go free!
Amazing voice acting.
Thank you.
You're doing just what I did.
I lost all of my breath from that. Oh my god.
Beautiful. I decided to defend him because I was overly emotional and thought I could fix things.
The message of this game is beautiful, and we're not even at the end yet.
Indeed. Mendirez is evil. I have no arguments there. When you first told me the family was involved, I thought of what he almost did to Maya. My only thought was wanting to see him burn. But I don't think that's what Jimmy died for. Abusing our roles? Hiding facts from the jury? This isn't right. And it isn't like you either. You're a good man, despite the gruff exterior. You know there's something wrong with this. Deep down, you realize it, don't you? Don't you?
You're right. Mr. Jameson died to find the truth. He was more committed than I ever will be. If I do this, I might as well spit on his grave.
You were angry over the death of a good friend. It's understandable.
Understandable, but that doesn't make it all right. I'm ashamed you had to see me this way. Forget we ever had this conversation. Just forget everything about it. Please, leave so that I can gather my thoughts. The case is far from over. I want to make sure that it reaches the proper end. Through just means. What was I thinking?
Yes?
Wait.
Okay, you can take him.
Yes?
Hello, sir. Am I speaking to Phoenix Wright?
Speaking.
Where are you now, sir?
I'm at the prosecutor's office. Just leaving.
Well, sir, I'm hoping you can get here as quickly as possible. Something's wrong.
No. Man, can something not go wrong for 5 seconds? We just lost another friend. Wrong? And you need me?
Yes, sir. It's about your daughter.
No.
Why are you being vague?
There was...
Just for dramatic narrative purposes.
Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna... Rupfa?
Oh.
Rupfa?
It's all right. We'll get as far as we can tonight.
Meanwhile... Eh? Okay.
Recall that this was where we left Trucy.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I'm just... Did you finish checking the prints on the outside door?
Man, we've done that twice already. Gladys didn't come through that door, okay? That creeper Hood must have just been making stuff up on the fly.
Gladys Porter's aren't the only ones you've been looking for?
Well, she's the one that got accused, right? Just take it that she was innocent.
I know that much. If White is correct, somebody else may have entered here. I won't let him beat me with something as unmissable as strange handprints on the cellar door. You didn't find any from anybody else?
You mean nobody who shouldn't have been here? No, that door is not suspicious at all.
Neither other hoods open it either?
Well, if they did a darn good job of wiping off their prints and only theirs. There's just stuff from Mendirez and then the police force. And Wright and the girl. You know, anybody who's come through it during the investigation.
The girl! Mark Waters, where is Trucy White?
Waters. Listen to me, buddy. If you don't find her right now, I'm gonna fucking accuse you. I don't care. Dr. Drazen isn't the mastermind anymore. It's you. I'm gonna accuse you tomorrow.
Hey, don't look at me! You were having me examine the stupid door!
You let her just disappear? Phoenix White will kill me if anything happens to her.
Hey, the kid knows magic. She probably cast a vanishing spell or something.
She's a magician, not a witch. Find her this instant.
That is amazing. Just those words from Von Karma. Phoenix Wright will kill me if anything happens to her.
She's scared.
The amount of, huh?
She's scared of Phoenix.
She's Sorry,
I cut you off.
No, it's okay. It's just her perspective has changed so much.
She cares. She's just a tsundere.
Indeed.
Just a tsundere to the max with a fucking whip.
Let's see. There's so much to look at. Sir Galante, Mr. Webb, MN6, the shooting at Crane, and these new ones.
Oh my god, we're playing as Trucy?
Where to start? Where to start?
This is fucking amazing.
I think Daddy's told me enough to begin with. And as soon as I've skimmed these reports he wrote, I might be ready. Trucy Wright, ace amateur crime investigator. It has a nice ring to it. Oh no, who is that? Is that them? Did they follow me here? Stay calm. It might be okay. Think, what would Daddy do? He'd break down that door. Well, I'm not doing that.
No, that's Mark Waters. That's what he would do.
Just keep calm, stay quiet, and maybe they'll go away. Ah, well, so much for staying quiet.
Yep. There we go. Close enough.
Oh, god damn it, Discord.
I know. Huh?
Trucy? Maya?
Hey.
Maya's back.
Oh.
I heard you scream. Are you okay? It's okay. I just thought you were somebody else. You came back! You don't know how happy I am to see you. I just thought I should check up on here. Thought maybe well... It's okay, Maya. You don't need to make excuses with me. I got your message. I hope coming back wasn't a bad idea. Oh, don't worry. It's just murderous thugs making credible death threats to us. No big.
Ever the optimist, aren't you?
So, what have I missed?
So fucking much. Oh my god. A lot.
Well... You see, Daddy took a big case because he felt bad about having failed to protect Pearl. At first we thought maybe Shelley the killer had killed 2 people. You know him, right? Daddy found out that the killer man wasn't connected at all to the case, but he decided to keep on searching with Miss Board to Miss Jameson, and they was afraid of and covered Commitment 6, knowing that Jimmy anyway, Daddy, but now Miss Porter was murdered, and we think that Jameson and we're afraid they were gonna come after us to stop us.
Oh my... Good fucking job on that one.
I tried.
At least trying to keep up with that. That was crazy. Yeah, I'm Maya right now.
We're probably all gonna die.
Oh boy. Okay.
I never should have left, should I? I knew Nick would feel guilty about what happened to her. I just didn't know how to talk about it. What was I supposed to say? Earl is in jail. Jail!
Not this fucking music again. God damn it. Okay.
I know Nick didn't want it any more than I did, but... I can say everything's fine, but that doesn't make it hurt any less. Would you rather he let her go? I don't know. Maybe. Is there really a simple answer? I've tried so hard to wrap my mind around it, but I just can't. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stay here. But you came back. I did. You said the Rivales family is threatening you? Daddy, Mr. Williamson, maybe you and me. They're still saying they'll kill you? Why won't they stop? This is my fault.
Why would it be your fault? What? Excuse me?
Huh?
Excuse me?
Oh, the bracelet. I forgot to give that back, didn't I?
Fucking excuse me?
It's reacting to Maya?
What do you mean it's your fault?
If she knows... Well, she thinks that the Rivales family they started by targeting her, and
yeah,
then...
that's a good point.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point,
All right.
Man,
If she knows anything, I should find out.
now I'm just accusing everybody of being the mastermind.
Maya, is there anything you want to tell me? No, not really. Don't worry about me. Are you sure?
Trucy.
Okay, that's a no. Maya doesn't want to hide anything, but she might if she feels guilty about it. She'll tell me, but it might take a bit of prodding.
Huh. Okay.
So much crazy stuff is going on, you wouldn't believe it. Part of me isn't surprised at all. Say, Trucy, shouldn't you be investigating with Nick? Well, about that. We had to split up if we were gonna get anything done. Makes sense. I hope you told him that. Oh, he knows what I'm doing. He says that all of his recent cases have something to do with each other. And I know I've heard some of the names that Mr. Williamson told us about in MN6. There was a Mr. Parker he talked about. Didn't you defend him? We did. But what would Mr. Parker know about anything? He's a really good person. I know if you went to him, he'd help you.
That reminds me. This is also something I catched in editing as well. When we talked to Pearl about the kidnapping plot, she said that she went to a downtown cafe and then a nice man drove her out of the city. I can only make quite a few guesses of who that nice man might have been.
Yeah. But isn't he in jail? Don't worry. That won't be a problem if we just call the chief prosecutor.
Edgeworth!
The chief? Oh, that is a really good idea.
Yay! Yay!
I can make a call to him, and he'll give you permission for anything.
That's... Yep, he's Edgeworth. He can do anything he wants.
It pays to be friends with him. In fact, I'll see if he can let you meet anybody who might be connected to MN6.
Ooh, is this gonna be kind of like the Mason system where we go to different people?
It may be. It might be looking like it. I can make him see things our way. Sounds good. Thanks, Maya. You go do your thing, Trucy. Accompany her. Girl power. God damn it. I mean, heck, we've had crazy female witnesses. Sarah Keys, pure madness. Gladys Porter's dead. Jane.
Oh yeah, Jane.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's good that we're playing Trucy. The ladies of this game need to shine.
Yes.
I'll find some way to help. We'll finish this together.
I can't tell if the bracelet button works. Oh, it does. Okay. It was kind of grayed out, so I wasn't really sure.
Let me know if you want me to tell you what general area to look.
Oh, this is so difficult. It's just, I kind of wish that the perceive thing was on the bigger screen and not the smaller screen, because it is so hard to see what I'm trying to look at.
Well, maybe can you change the view in the middle of the game?
I am not doing that. I don't want to
Okay.
risk anything going wrong, because we tried that last time and we had to deal with a lot of difficulties. You remember that?
I could never forget that.
I would like
Shall
a
I
general
just tell
area.
you
Yes.
the face?
Okay. Well, she is misty-eyed, but I'll focus on the eye for now. Oh! What?
Dang
Really?
it.
Really? But her eye stopped moving. Okay.
Maybe because she reached the end of a sentence?
That might be it, actually. I have a feeling it's going to be at the end here, where she says, "It's all my fault." I have a feeling it's going to be right there.
Alright.
No, her eyes just straight up stopped moving for a bit. No, I didn't catch anything there. Maybe I need to just wait later to perceive her eyes stop moving?
I wonder...
Maybe I have to perceive it on the statement that I'm looking at?
I mean, this is the statement that we're supposed to be looking at.
No, I mean, like, the last sentence is what I think I have to perceive it on that one. Maybe?
Maybe.
Nope, that's not it. Well, I'll come back to this later.
Yeah.
We got a few options here. The morgue.
Guess who's at the morgue?
Yeah, my number one suspect.
And Trucy's gonna go see him alone. Great.
Oh, God.
Just great.
I didn't think about that. Shit.
Hello. The gods told me I had a visitor.
Morton, please don't be the mastermind. Please don't be mean to Trucy. Please.
Yeah, please. That was me. You're Mr. Parker, aren't you? I am. I don't think we've met. We haven't, but I know you've met my father. He's Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright? Of course I know him.
Oh, I've really missed Parker. I love him.
Me too. He helped me out of a heap. I'd do anything for that man. I'm so glad he hasn't forgotten about me. What can I do for you? You see, we're trying to find out about MN6. He knows you were around for it.
Oh no.
I shouldn't. I told him, Paul. I swear, don't even say anything. I'm really sorry, but I don't know anything. Can't tell you anything. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, more perceiving. Methinks you protest too much.
Wow. No, I'm sure. He knows nothing. There's no way he knows anything from that reaction. There's no way.
It looks like he's about ready to flip. I think just a bit of pushing ought to do it.
She breaks the glass and physically pushes him.
Mr. Parker, I didn't. Please don't hate me.
What the hell did you do?
Wow. I barely even looked at him.
Maybe he feels guilty for making Pearl disappear.
You'll see. I'm sure I can get him to talk with just a nudge in the right direction.
I'm gonna assume, yeah, we don't have the present option. We don't even have any evidence. Why did I click examine? Let me click that, click that. There we go.
There we go.
My brain fried for a second. Whoa! 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 Oh, God!
Ah! Did Discord catch that?
It caught a little bit of it.
Damn it. Gotcha?
I think what you have to do is... Do you remember exactly what you did when we were testing out screaming and you leaned back? Try to just completely mimic that exactly.
All right.
That's really all I can say, because I don't know how else to...
Right. Sorry. What was all that about? Are you okay? You just made me think about what I was doing. Your dad might have risked his neck to save me, and now I'm gonna hide stuff from him? Look, I really can't tell you a lot, and I know the people up top will get mad. I don't want to get you in any trouble. No, I've already put that life behind me. If I can tell you anything that might help, I will. What do you need to know about MN6?
Thank God that was easy.
Well, for starters, anything there is. It's been a long time. I haven't talked about it much. But I'll say whatever I can, for you and Mr. Wright. Mr. Williamson told us that you took a little girl from the diner that day. Do you remember that? Oh, of course I remember her. She was about the most pitiful thing I'd ever seen. They never told me her name, but she said she had to go no matter what. And her grandma said the same thing. I didn't know why. I wanted to help. I didn't know anything about her, but it was just so downright depressing. I just met her and wanted to do whatever I could to help. I guess at the time, all that I could do was follow my orders and transport her out. You didn't know who she was? No. I think Mr. Mendirez and Luciano might have. I mean, I'm no dummy. I did have my suspicions of who it might have been, but I never asked. I never asked. He never told me, and they never told me. Did she look like this? Like that? Yeah, I'd say so. Can't forget that hairstyle.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
There was a bit of hesitation before he said yes.
Definitely. I'm definitely sure. Why do you think they wanted to keep her a secret? Would it have been bad for them if she came back? Might be. You mean that murder case? I know Luciano got killed. Is it about that? Could be. Do you know anything about him? Oh, it was a relief to me when that guy died.
Damn.
Is it horrible to say that? That man scared the pants off me. Because he was an assassin? Well, no. I used to be in the Mafia. I knew plenty of assassins. But Mr. Luciano was like some machine. He'd carry out his orders without question, no matter what. Never any hint of remorse. Unless he thought you'd crossed him. Then he'd kill you? If only. He'd go so much farther than that. He would ruin you. Destroy everything you'd ever worked for. It was psychological torture is what it was. At the end, the other person would be begging to just kill them and get it over with. Ugh, I can see why you wanted to get out. They weren't all like him, but I never felt right with the group. Virgil knew that better than anybody else, which is why he tried to help me, I guess. They haven't given me a chance to see him yet. Do you have any news of him?
Oh. Oh.
You haven't heard. Heard what?
This is gonna break him.
Mr. Black. They...
Oh.
Oh. They got to him? Yes. I can't say I'm surprised at all.
Oh.
Mr. Black was your friend, wasn't he? I remember him calling our office. He really wanted to help you. You were lucky to have somebody looking out for you. I wish I could thank him for it. I never realized Virgil would be the kind of guy to do all that. He wanted to protect his good friend. It was very selfless, even though... Well, I know killing people isn't the greatest thing you can do, but... I mean... Where was I going with this? No, that's not really what I meant. He had the drive for it. He cared a lot about the people around him. And he always got so upset when I told him about my problems with Mr. Rivales. But being a superhero, don't you have to be, I don't know, smart?
Damn.
Smart? Well, yeah, you'd have to plan everything. I don't want to say he was stupid, but he wasn't any genius, that's for sure.
I don't agree with that. He stayed hidden for like 3 years, killing off people within the Rivales family. I'd say that's pretty smart to be able to stay hidden for that long.
Wait till you hear where Parker's going with this.
Oh, okay.
He was my friend, so I think I'd know him better than anybody. That armor. Where on earth would he get a fancy thing like that? Money I was lending him wouldn't buy half of that. You don't think he was really Sir Galante?
What?
What? No, of course it was. He admitted everything and had the armor and the sword. There's no way it had to be him. It just seems strange to me. I can't put my finger on it. What if Sir Galante wasn't a lone wolf?
That does make sense. Evading the law for 3 years by yourself would be kind of difficult now that I think about it.
What if somebody was financing him? I'm supposed to be answering questions, not making more. Well, I don't think I can tell you anymore. It was horrible to hear it, but thank you for telling me about Virgil. It was a better friend than I deserved. I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Parker. If you need anything, give us a call. We'll help you out again. Should make a note of what he's told me. All right. There you go. The fact that they're giving us notes of the investigation, that That tells me that we're gonna be getting a lot of information in this investigation.
I can tell that. Also, yeah, we're playing as Trucy right now, but what was that about her having trouble with the police and the police calling us about that? I'm assuming we're gonna get to that at the end of this.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go say hi to Dick.
Yeah, let's get this shit over with.
Hi.
Why? Okay.
Hmm?
Okay. You've wanted to voice a culprit. If you think he is the mastermind, do you think that you should start getting practice voicing him, or would you rather I just continue to do it?
That's a difficult question. I'm not like 100% sure if he is, but I don't know.
Well, I'll keep voicing him.
Just keep voicing him for now.
All right.
As we get more information, I might get more and more convinced that he is.
And if he is, you'd like to take over?
I will practice it in my own time if he actually is. So.
All right. Okay. Ah, why hello there, young lady. I was told someone might be stopping by. Now, what was your name again? Trucy. Trucy Wright. I think you can help me. Help with what, precisely? I'm unfortunately overloaded with casework right now. I think you might have some clues that could help solve a murder. Say, aren't you a bit young to be investigating murders?
I changed my mind. I think I want to start voicing him.
Okay.
I might try to do something similar to what you do, but I honestly don't know what to do for this guy. I'll figure it out.
All right. Yes, I am.
Oh, well then.
You know what? You're gonna say his lines faster, and that's a good thing. But my daddy is working on the case and didn't have time to come himself.
Your daddy? Oh, yes, I know him. He was,
Carlo Luciano.
Carlo Luciano, but that's not right.
No, I'm not his daughter. I want to hear everything that you know about him, and I think it might be a lot.
Oh, well, whatever gave you that idea?
You can't remember the name of somebody you saw in court just today.
It was all those Benadryls.
There it is. But you remembered the one of a murdered man from years ago?
Ah, him in 6. Is that what you're here for? What is it you want to know? I suppose I could scrounge up something. Yes, he was subject number 90,210. We have some files on him somewhere.
It's a Beverly Hills joke. Beverly Hills 90210. Before your time.
I do not get it, so, yep.
It's okay. 90s kids will get it.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you. You're a big help.
I'm sure the official files will be in the records somewhere, but I may not be able to help much. It was an interesting one, but I don't recall all of the details, as I wasn't involved. Not at all. I'm definitely not the mastermind or anything. Oh. Well.
And he reacted.
Well. Oh boy.
Another secret. I better find out what it is.
Yes. Yes, he did react, but so did Maya. But I think Maya's is more just she feels incredibly guilty for being targeted. But this guy...
And really everyone we're talked to is reacting. Everyone is hiding information.
The fuck do you know?
If you don't remember much, what can you tell me?
Well, the whole thing with him in 6 is rather a blur, you see. I could scrounge up some data on it, but you'd be much better off asking someone else.
I don't think so. Why do I feel like you're not telling me everything you know?
What do you think of my voice for him so far? What do you think
worked.
should
I like
change? Okay. You like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay. Hmm. Oh! Oh, I found it! I found it! I'll just wait for Nat to get back, I guess.
All right, thanks for waiting.
Yep, I figured it out, but I waited.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay.
What?
Right. So, yeah, I had to refill my water also.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you figured it out.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, I figured it out.
So what's the nervous tick?
His thumb right here.
Aha!
It starts-
He fiddles with his
It
glasses.
starts twitching near the end.
Nice. Doctor, when you say you had nothing to do with it, you start moving your glasses.
Ah, did I? It must just be a tick of mine.
Exactly. It almost looks like you're trying to remember something. I think there is maybe something you know about MN6.
Good golly, child, didn't I just say I don't? Fine then, if I know anything, what would it be about?
I think we're here too early. But let me check this. I mean, he is a doctor, but if I think he's the mastermind, he would be with the Ravales family, so I don't think he would... well, I mean, unless he's trying to destroy the family from the inside. I'll try it.
Take that!
Well, does this do anything for you?
Yep, we're here too early.
No, it doesn't strike any bells.
Are you sure?
No, I'm afraid not.
I guess not. Brat, I guess I'll have to try that again.
We don't have enough yet.
Wait. I had
wait.
an idea.
Oh, yeah, we have profiles. I forgot about that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's try that again. That's my bad.
All right.
I think I made a save, actually.
I thought you did.
Yep, we did. Okay. What would he know about MN6? Maybe him? Or Pearl?
Take that!
Let's see. So, of the people involved in MN6, we have Mendirez, we have Pearl. Who else?
Let me think. Okay, Pearl, Obadiah, Jimmy. Mendirez. Wait. Oh yeah, we don't know, because Trucy doesn't know yet.
Exactly.
Carlo Luciano. Well, I would probably say it's the gumshoe. No. I would probably say it's Carlo Luciano because he freaked out the second we mentioned that name.
That was what I was going to mention before you were about to leave.
Take that.
I was going to remind you of that.
Mmm.
He's a dead man, and you're a coroner. You would have had to pass through this morgue one way or another.
Egad, so you believe that I...
You were the one who autopsied him!
Well, yes, it's true. Certainly I did. I don't believe I'm strictly supposed to be speaking about that. It's a rather sketchy tale for the police department, you see.
If the chief prosecutor says it's okay, I see no problem with it.
Well, it may be that you have a point. The cat's out of the bag, then yes, I did write up Luciano's autopsy.
Oh. And he wrote the autopsies for all of the other victims in this case.
He did.
So, what would you have me tell you about him?
I'm on to you, man. I'm on to you.
Did you notice anything strange when you did his autopsy?
Strange? Well, I just falsified some... not particularly. The body itself was not what made him in such a suspicious case. Mendirez was arrested on suspicion of Luciano's murder, correct? They did release him later, once the evidence seemed to suggest otherwise. None of that suggests anything out of the ordinary.
But you do say it was suspicious, so you think there was more?
If you know about the case, then I assume you also know of the, the controversy surrounding it, you see?
Controversy?
It was the Ravalli's involvement. They kept trying to derail the investigation. And it was precisely for that reason that I ended up getting the job to examine him. Of course, that wasn't until months after his death, and it no longer mattered. Will you be wanting a copy of that report? I can send an inquiry down to Criminal Affairs, and they could get you a copy in. Oh, maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
That long? What a bureaucratic nightmare!
Tell me about it.
No, I don't think I'll need it.
Well, as you say, child.
Do you think the Ravalli's family was trying to cover for Mendirez by holding up the police?
That seems to be the running theory. Mendirez was found not guilty.
Do you think he really was?
Me? Oh, that's not for me to say. I only investigate dead specimens, you see, not the living ones. This is all in the police records. I'm not telling you anything you couldn't learn elsewhere. The whole case was simply littered with curiosities before and after it had finished.
Could you tell me more?
I could, yes. Let me see what I can remember.
I already know some about the trial. Right now, I think I'm more interested in what you said about what happened after it.
Well, there simply was an unusual amount of continued disturbance from the Ravalli's family. Even after it was all said and done, they kept on delaying any sort of investigation.
I'll bet they were still trying to cover up for Mendirez.
Perhaps. There wouldn't seem to be much reason otherwise, would there? It was that and a sudden interest in that family of mediums. I'd say those two things are what people were particularly suspicious over.
The Fae Clan?
Well, yes, you weren't aware. I would have figured that you, being friends with Miss Faye, would already know that they'd threatened her.
Oh.
Threatened?
I suppose not. I'm shocked she never told you.
Why would they want to hurt her?
You would have to ask her. You might also try speaking to the prosecutor who headed the case. Williardson, I believe his name was.
Come on. Williardson.
Been there, done that.
Ah, well, I see.
Speaking of Mr. Williamson, I wonder what Daddy's up to.
Chewing out Williamson for being a dick.
There's a lot about MN6 that was sketchy, but I knew that. I really need to talk to Maya again once I get the chance.
There's the key.
I'll make some notes on what he just told me.
More. Even more. Months too late. That's right, we didn't have an autopsy report during MN6. We just had, like, a note on the victim, that's all.
Yep.
Interesting.
Weird.
I don't know if you're the mastermind, but you're certainly not trustworthy. I was having fun voicing him.
He is fun to voice. And hey, that gave my throat a break.
I think maybe now it'll work. Really?
Damn it.
What the hell?
Okay, let's try one more time.
Wait.
No,
I accidentally clicked it, but we can go back into it. If
You remember how you said that her eyes were misty at the beginning?
yes. I didn't think to
Let's
try I didn't think to try that though. I don't know why.
Well,
Because
because
it
it's
just-
the very beginning. You don't expect it to be at the beginning.
It just seems like that just seems like kind of normal because she gets pretty misty-eyed pretty often. So, but I'll try.
Yeah.
Nope. There. Yeah. That's it.
Maya, you're crying. Me? No, it's nothing. Your eyes start to water when you say still. They're still wanting to kill us. Daddy barely knew about the Rivales family until the whole thing with Sir Galante. And he didn't even do anything to them until he got Mr. Togamera arrested. Why would they have been angry at him before that? It wasn't before. They must have just been mad over Togamera. No, I don't think so. I've done some research, and they wouldn't be angry for that.
Take that.
Whoa. Okay.
wow.
Oh man. Maybe I just have to
Never mind.
present her profile.
All right.
Take that.
Well, damn.
Ah, still.
Well, damn.
No way.
Well, I don't have
I
any
guess
more
all we can
ideas. So
I guess all we can do now, yeah.
just come back to it later.
Yep.
Surprised the book didn't work.
Thought it would that time.
Well, this looks familiar.
No, we're not going to see the over here.
Oh man, I wish.
Murder! Oh, I saw the whole thing. Two bemused individuals meeting under a star.
No.
All right.
No Titus Crump today. Maybe tomorrow.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay with this guy? He's a real nasty one. I'll be fine. Okay, well, I'll just be over here if you need me. Be careful around him. He shot a kid your age, you know. Got the poor guy right in the back. He's a real monster. I know what he did.
Oh, we're about to talk to Togamera, I think.
Yep. Do you?
Oh, hey, buddy.
These people can't seem to get enough of reminding me that I shot a teenager.
But I know you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Remind the fact that there are iron bars separating us and armed guards mere yards away. Who might you be? Well, I haven't got all day. You have nothing else to do, bruh.
Bro, come on.
You're right. Visiting hours only last so long.
I can't lie. He's kind of handsome.
He is. Touche. Well, what do you want? My name is Trucy Wright.
Oh, the suspicious people are handsome.
Yeah, Capcom loves to do that. Right? Ah, that's right. I was expecting you to do the Christoph. There we go.
There you go. I thought about doing it, but I don't know. I didn't feel like it, I guess.
That's fine.
It only feels right with
The same.
It only feels right with Christoph Gavin, so
Understandable. I want you to tell me about MN6, Mr. Togamera. Why should I help you?
I mean, didn't your boss man betray you? What do you have to lose?
Yeah. Well, I can't come up with a good answer for that. But I know you were part of a cover-up. What if I was? MN6 is ancient history. I am on death row. You couldn't possibly threaten me. Oh, yeah?
Interesting.
Want to play it the hard way, you creep? We'll do it the hard way. Why would you think I want to threaten you? Your father and I are enemies. You know this. You put me in here. I don't expect... I don't know why you'd expect me to cooperate with him. Well, I got nothing.
Damn.
Humph. If you had anything to say, say it. I have no interest in helping you.
Well, you say that, but just give me like a few minutes and I'll figure out what your nervous tick is.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna crack like an egg. It's probably your hands.
Mm-hmm. One of them.
Yeah, I'm trying the left one
The left
first.
one.
Not the left one. It could also be his face.
God knows how to program this in Pyrite.
How the hell did he do this? This is... Man. Oh.
Oh,
Gotcha.
oh, there it is! Mr. Togamera, I've noticed you tugging on your sleeve there. Your hands are getting really tense when you talk about us threatening you. Why? I'm not tense. I'm simply brooding.
Okay, Batman. Okay.
Uh-huh. Sure you are. But I think you're right. Daddy and I couldn't make you this scared. So scared? Yep, the tone says it all. You're absolutely terrified, and this is who you're scared of.
This guy.
Take that.
God, her take that is so cute.
Oh my god, man. It's adorable.
Way to go, Rina-chan. She's the one who voiced her.
Okay.
You're already in prison. Neither the police nor me can do anything more to you. But not everybody would see prison bars as being enough. You worked with the Rivales leader Mendirez. If you talked, I know he'd get really mad. And who knows what he'd do.
Gotcha.
How much do you know? Well, not a lot. Humph. Then you know I have no motivation to help you. Yeah, I guess. Shoot, I guess that scratches that.
Do I have a present option, maybe?
He betrayed me, you know.
Oh, he's opening up.
Mendirez? I helped save his hide, and he repaid me by framing me for murder. But you are a murderer! Yes, I am. Just shut up and listen, and maybe we can both benefit from this.
Okay.
My dad proved you shot 2 people. You're a liar! 1. I shot 1 person. I never killed the Hackens boy, no matter what anybody might say. Did I need it to happen? Yes, but it wasn't me who pulled the trigger. Why should I believe you? Didn't you come to me for answers? Child, I'm in prison on 2 counts of murder. Probably for good. I will be here whether or not I killed Hackens. This is maybe the one thing you know you can believe me on. Well... You're wondering who shot him? It was Mendirez himself.
It's the fucking doctor. It's the fucking doctor. This guy, I don't know how he would have gotten there. We would have seen him. But the doctor was there the entire time. God damn it.
Yep.
Fucking doctor.
What?
The good doctor, my ass.
Ugh. We agreed that I would get him the recording device Webb kept in his home, and he would kill Hackens. I gave Mendirez my gun, he carried it out, and then I got blamed for it.
Okay, so the doctor is Mendirez, but... I don't know.
What was he doing in the police station? I never saw him there. I left the pistol at a predetermined drop-off.
Oh. This guy will be the fall guy. He becomes Francisco Mendirez, but the real one is this guy. Because Togamera, from what it sounds like from context clues, Togamera doesn't know what Francisco Mendirez looks like.
Another faceless overlord just like Hemlock. Another mastermind who even the henchmen don't know who he is. Oh man.
Oh boy.
He took it from there. I thought it was suspicious, but I didn't question it until it was too late. The security footage from the station mysteriously disappeared, so we have no record. Did you do that? I cover for him twice, and this is what I get.
Damn. That's rough, buddy.
Uh-huh. You've worked closely with Mendirez. What do you know about him? More than he would like, but less than I would. I bet, but less than I would.
What an eloquent way to put that, actually.
He took over after his uncle bit the dust. I imagine it was something he always wanted. Is that his goal? To become leader of the family? It was Michael's closest living relative, especially after Sir Galante. Of course it would be him who took up the mantle. Which doesn't make sense. Huh? Why not? Mendirez should have wanted this, and yet he seems to want to hide it. You mean hide that he's the new leader? Wouldn't it make him safer from the police? The police always knew Michael was the Don, and it never affected him. But Mendirez is being all covert, even with his own enforcers! We know it's him, so why bother? Covert? Like a spy?
You mean a phantom?
We know he's the Don. He never denies it in person. They'll contact you over the phone or online and insist that business stays that way. That was why he wanted to use Ace Fan Club. He was the user Ursa Major 777.
Okay. Okay.
The same one that ended up leading to my arrest! Didn't the police trace the messages? He's smarter than that. He was probably using somebody else's phone or computer. In fact, I know he was. What about Crane? He tried to get my friend killed! I have no idea what went on then. I was already in here. My connections to the outside are rather limited at the moment, as you can see.
No shit, Herlock.
Is that something Herlock has said?
No, I'm just saying no shit, Herlock, as in like no shit, Sherlock, but no shit, Herlock.
Oh, nice. I think he tried to kill her over something with MN6.
It's so weird. Herlock Sholmes has become more natural for me to say than Sherlock Holmes now.
No, that's what Capcom wants.
Yeah, I know. I fell victim to the trap.
Do you? Or maybe she said, do you? Whatever. Well, it's a possibility. He wanted us to keep closer tabs on the Fae clan after the trial. Perhaps you are right and the two are linked. When you arrested him at Mr. Kushari's cafe, you forged the poison bottle. You did it to frame Mr. Kushari and let Mendirez go. I know you did it. Yes. Why? Why would you do that? Because it benefited me. The Mafia have good connections. They kept all of their promises.
And look where it ended up leaving you. In prison.
Yep. In just a few years, I went from being a mere police detective to working for the Federal Bureau. And you kept on working for them up until they stabbed you in the back. You got what you deserved, Mr. Togamera. I didn't ask your opinion. I just hope you can use what I've told you to somehow see Mendirez get his just desserts. I never would have done this to him. You can't imagine why he would betray his own allies.
Did you realize something?
What? Do you have anything else to say?
Go on, tell us. Nah, goddamn
No.
it. Color.
Now get out of here.
God damn it.
Good thing I don't need your help anymore. I've learned enough. I'll make some notes.
Okay, let's see what else we have now. Togamera
So yeah, this is... no, go ahead and read it out loud.
Togamera denies killing Cody. I believe him. Mendirez avoids discussing business in person. Togamera forged the second bottle in MN6. Believes Mendirez attacked Maya for something about MN6. Well, there's the key. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say that the fact that Mendirez never discusses business in person and doesn't openly identify himself as the new Dawn. That I mean, we might already be ahead of the curve. We'll see.
Disguising himself and never meeting in person would make it pretty easy to say someone else is Mendirez. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Also, the part you said about how this guy's gonna be the fall guy.
Yeah.
The fact that I remember he said during our interrogation with him, he said, usual mob lawyers won't take my case, have to rely on somebody from outside. The fact that none of his mob lawyers would take his case screams that he's being shut out from the family.
Yeah. I had a thought, and it's lost me now. Let's go see Maya.
Alright.
Let's see if I can remember what I was thinking. It does make sense, because he is the defendant, so he's getting accused for 2 crimes right now. And, yeah, I feel like that's kind of a sign that he didn't do it. Because that's how it always goes, right?
Hell, at two crimes, at this rate, at the rate we're going, it's gonna end up being 4.
4? There's the one with,
Order, Black, Jameson, and Cody.
Oh, yeah. That's also Luciano. 5.
Yep.
5 of them.
There you go.
This guy's got a crazy body count. Ironic how the man who works with dead bodies kills so many people.
Huh.
Do I have it now?
Take that.
There we go.
Mendirez doesn't even like Mr. Togamera. He framed him for murder. What?
Oh.
He's not the one who killed Cody. You might not have caught him if not for Mendirez. But we had all that evidence. What about that?
Forgeries.
I don't know, but for some odd reason, I believe him. He said a lot of stuff. Do you know what else he told me? They've been spying on you ever since MN6.
Ooh.
But you knew that already, didn't you? Trucy, I wouldn't want them to hurt any of you. Oh, I know, but you still knew, and I was told by...
Oh, there we go. Not Parker. Togamera kind of just told us, but let me check the notes.
Wait a minute. These are the notes she took on Drazen, and that's where it says Rivali's family threatened Maya.
Yes.
It was Drazen who told her.
Togamera also says something about it, but it is Drazen.
Dr. Drazen told me. He said that they've threatened you. You have known for a while, but you hadn't told anybody. I was scared. Yeah, I know. And I'm pretty sure I understand why. How could you know? Another one of our friends told me. Oh, okay, never mind.
This Togamera. Again.
Mr. Togamera told me. He did? What else did he tell you? He told me...
What?
He told me stuff.
Hmm?
Well, I don't think that's really making your point.
I'm confused.
So am I. I guess not. Brett, I guess I'll have to try that again.
Was that like a super objection, but just with different people?
Or maybe we have to...
Talk to somebody else?
Or select Parker?
Parker didn't tell us anything about Maya.
No, he didn't.
Maybe there's someone else we haven't talked to yet.
Oh! Parker was the one who drove Pearl away!
Yes, that's true, but she didn't say, or he didn't say anything about Maya, though.
Still,
I mean, I thought about that, but...
I think Maya would like to hear that.
Okay. Oh! You were scared, and I understand why. Because the Rivales family had Pearl.
Yep, there you go. Mr. Parker said that it was definitely Pearl he drove away. She was there before MN6, you know, and he helped with her. That was Mr. Parker? If it means anything, I don't think he really knew what was going on. They didn't want her coming by. They didn't want her coming back. She might have screwed it all up. But they weren't going to kill her right away since they needed to use her as leverage. That's why you were worried, isn't it? Pearl was right there when a mob assassin got poisoned. They used her to make their case against an innocent guy. And then they used her to scare you. Fucking hell.
So Maya knew this whole time?
And on top of that, Pearl's existential crisis coincided with her getting caught up in a conspiracy scheme by the mafia on a massive scale.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Dude.
I didn't know who the letters were from. But they said I could never tell anyone, or... There's nothing I can do for her anymore, is there? There might be still, but we're not gonna do it by just talking. You're right, I know. I need to help you. That's why I came back. You'll take me, won't you? Even after I tried to keep that a secret? Seriously, Maya? Is that even a question? Of course we'll have you!
Aww. That was sweet.
Yes. What kind of threats did they make against Pearl? I only started getting the messages recently. I got some photos of her and a letter or two. Did they make any demands? They said that if I ever wanted to see her again, I would need to cooperate. Ugh. Their instructions were very vague, but they made it clear Pearl should never return.
Sick bastards.
God, using Pearl running away for their own gain. Ugh.
And and the thing is, she wanted to run away, and they took advantage of that.
Exactly.
Pieces of shit.
Besides that, it was almost just a blank check. Maybe they were planning something else, something the Karain Master could control. I don't know. They told me not to warn anyone, or people would die. Couldn't live with myself if you or Nick or Pearly got hurt because of me. I just had to keep it a secret. But... the more I thought about it, the more I was certain they were the ones who took her. I knew the longer I let it go on, the more dangerous it would get. So I tried harder than ever to reach out to her. Orders? Wouldn't that be dangerous for her? It was risky, but I just had to save her. There wasn't anything else I could do. You could have told us. We're your friends. We would have helped you. I didn't want to drag you into it. It's my fault and I caused the mess. Thought that maybe if I kept you and Nick out of it, they'd leave you alone. There wasn't anybody else you could have talked to? There was Grandmother and Miss Porter. You mean your interview? I wanted to expose all those letters they sent me.
Her big announcement was exposing everything.
Yes. I didn't know who was sending them, but maybe someone out there could figure it out. But they found out.
I feel like we've never really figured out how Pearl exactly got back. And I feel like it's because, just in case the assassin Donatello failed, they would bring Pearl back knowing that her motive would kick in and a switch would turn on. I have a feeling that's why she was brought back.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So those jerks tried to shoot you! And now Pearl's right where they want her. All because of me. We can still help her. They're trying to keep her quiet about MN6. I know it. I just know it. So if we get the guys who are behind it, I think we can keep her safe. Do you really? We're getting really close. We have to be. Do you still have those notes they sent you? If they wanted to kill you for releasing them, they might give away who wrote them. Yes, I know I kept at least one. I can find it and give it to you later. Trucy, do you forgive me? I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Don't worry a bit.
You cut out.
Don't worry a bit. I know you meant well. There's a happy ending buried somewhere in all this, and we're gonna find it.
Yes, we will. But we gotta get that bad ending, man. I know there's gonna be a bad ending somewhere. We gotta explore it.
Sure thing. Daddy and I could really use your help. You can join us if you want. I'll be there. I won't let you down again. I hope she can feel better soon. I'll write down what she's told me. I've talked to some people, and I've learned a bunch. But I need to tie it all back to the forest somehow. I haven't talked to Mr. Hood or Jane. Oh. Sorry, I remembered something.
Oh, okay.
I now know why the police said there's a problem, it's your daughter. I know it's coming.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not a good sign.
You'll see. Daddy doesn't trust them, and neither do I. I want to find out why they're always so shady.
Oh, they're gonna keep her hostage, aren't they?
You'll see. If they're hiding something, I need to find it. Next stop, the cabin. Take Maya with you. No, Maya has to go find the threatened letters.
Oh boy.
Mr. Hood might have gone inside. I was hoping to talk to him again. I know he knows something. He probably knows that we know something.
That
Wait,
we know.
he probably knows that we know he knows something.
Oh no.
But does he know that we know that he knows that I know?
Great. Great.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Let's see
Maybe.
if we can find him. Mr. Hood? Jane?
Don't tell me they're fucking dead too.
Anybody here?
Are
Hello?
we about to have more bodies?
I don't like those two. I know they're keeping some secret. I shouldn't even be in here. They're probably dangerous. And now they're not here. It's the perfect time. It's the perfect time to look around.
Oh, okay.
I'll just take a quick look around the place and be gone before they realize it.
Well, they're gonna realize it.
Yep. It's not on. Better not mess with it.
Okay.
It's another of those bottles. Grape juice. Yeah, you're not kidding anyone.
Mm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, dropping it on the ground didn't seem to break it. Not from this height.
That's a sturdy ass bottle.
Yeah. I could have just made a huge mess all over his carpet if it was more fragile.
He deserves it. Who cares?
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
Absolutely adore him as a character. Hate him as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's just grape juice again. That sounded so heavy though. It sounded like a wooden block hitting the ground.
Yeah. Huh.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm assuming. No, that's not it. Oh, the
wait,
drawers.
what's there? It's locked. Hmm.
Oh. Nope. Nope.
Anywhere that there's a check button.
It's locked again.
There's a potted plant here.
There's something buried in there, isn't there?
I'm not sure what I was expecting to find by searching for it. It's not hiding anything. Totally boring. There's a little box up there. It's pretty high, but if I stand on the shelf, I can just reach it.
Don't fall over.
Aha! There's a little key inside. If there's a key, there must be something it can open.
Like one of those drawers.
Hey, the key fit. Let's see.
What's in there? Oh!
God.
Oh!
This knife. Is that blood?
Oh boy.
Yuck! But why is there so much?
Well, I think we found the murder weapon for Virgil Black. He did get stabbed, and we haven't found the weapon yet.
Oh, jeez, what am I saying? Of course I know why there's blood! Get it together, Trucy. It's not like we're solving a murder case or anything. This knife. Somebody must have used it to... Oh god, and now I'm holding it!
Oh.
At least she's wearing gloves.
That is true, yeah.
The Hoods were hiding this in a cabinet. A locked cabinet. I have to get out of here as fast as possible.
And they're gonna be home right about now.
Well, was there anything else I needed to find before I do?
Try the other cabinet.
Now, what's in this cabinet?
What's in cabinet number 2?
Wait, what?
Oh.
There's one of the killer's cards in here.
Oh, I see.
What Miss Von Karma was saying, was that true? If Mr. Hood has this card, then did he? Yikes! That's scary to even think about. How else would he have it? Is that why they found the card by Mr. Jameson? Did Mr. Hood or Jane put it there? I can't think of anybody else. But why would they do that? Was it just to confuse people? I'll keep hold of this for later. These people freak me out. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
And they're home.
My, look who is here.
Damn it.
Trucy Wright is intruding, breaking and entering.
Hi.
That means she should not be in here. I'm not afraid of you. Yes, you are. Okay, maybe just a little. Did you find anything special, Trucy? Anything compromising? No, I was just hoping to ask you some questions. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Didn't Hood say that she's obsessed with fire?
But, you don't want to talk, so maybe I should just... My knife. Give me my knife. What knife?
Oh my!
This knife. The one you were hiding behind your back. The one I just took from you.
How'd she do that? What the hell?
Oh, that's not mine. No, it isn't. It's mine. It belongs to me. Yes, and you've painted it red.
Way to try to calm the situation, Trucy.
It's not paint. It's blood.
Never mind, that didn't work.
Blood? That would have been my second guess. Well, I don't want to bother you, so I'll just be going now. There is blood on the knife. Do you want to know why there is blood on the knife? You stabbed Mr. Hood's hand? No, not with this one. I used it to kill the annoying reporter lady.
No. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
What?
No.
What in seven hells are you doing?
No, it wasn't her.
Ugh.
I don't think that she's smart enough to figure out how to get in there without gloves and without leaving fingerprints. So,
And it's too obvious also.
yeah.
Did you hear me? She's dead. I killed her. Yes, I heard you the first time. Oh no, oh no, oh no! How am I gonna get out of here? Help! Help! Oh, Father. You should know I can't let you leave. That would be idiotic. I am not idiotic. You want to know why I killed her? I haven't a clue, but maybe you should go into a long, explicit detail. Don't leave anything out. Well, if she's really gonna monologue, maybe I can at least outsmart her. Too bad, I changed my mind.
Oh no.
Huh? Of course I'm not going to do that. How dumb do you think I am? Dude! You know too much. If you keep still, I can make this quick and painless. Ah!
None of that kind of.
Not so fast! Back away from the kid! Now!
Yeah!
Oh, our hero!
Yes.
Mr. Waters, she has a knife!
You! What are you doing here?
Seriously? I could hear the shouting from outside! I'm not letting you take that thing anywhere near her, got it?
You won't shoot me. I'm just a child. Ha! I'm right. You cannot stop me.
Drop the knife! I'm not giving you another chance!
Insolent fool! I'll never. Wham!
Yeah, way to fucking go, Trucy.
Oh my god. Dude, you just clocked her.
Am I in trouble? She was distracted. I didn't think she'd put down the knife. I didn't want her to hurt anybody.
Hey, it was self-defense, so you're good. They won't arrest you for it. I watched it happen.
Is she dead?
She's breathing. Pulse looks normal too. I guess she'll come too soon. I'll get the cuffs on her before that happens.
She told me she killed Miss Porter.
Yeah, I heard that part. As soon as the EMS checks her out, it's straight to jail for her. Thanks for that, kid. We got her.
It's not her. It's not her.
And now we're at the police station.
Oh, well, this does explain what she got in trouble with.
Yep.
Trucy? Trucy?
It's okay. I'm safe.
What happened? They told me.
I was in the Hood's house. I found a knife. And then Jane showed up. I think you've heard the rest.
Waters, you saved my daughter.
Oh, no, I didn't really. I just kind of showed up and shouted.
He's just being modest. If he hadn't shown up and shouted when he did...
Oh, hey, I'm not the one who...
Trucy told me everything. You wanted to be a hero. Looks like you're not quite as spineless as you think.
Man, I'm gonna cry.
We've gotten so attached to these characters. He did his shouting very well.
God damn it, Mark Waters, I
And-
love you.
Finally, I did my shouting well, for once.
No, you've been doing it well all along. It's just Discord being a dick.
Thanks.
Are
You know,
guys
I just thought of something.
Yeah?
If you know how there's videos on YouTube of all breakdowns for this Phoenix Wright game.
Yes.
We could do a cut of that.
Do you want to redo the breakdowns just so that Discord catches it?
I kind of want to,
I'm
but
down.
we can do that after the game's over.
Okay.
Are you guys
Just a compilation of them.
Yeah.
Are you guys just mocking me or what?
Waters. Really. Thank you.
Well, hey, you're welcome. But you know, I really didn't do...
Oh, just stop it at your welcome.
Where is Jane now?
Her? Oh, I arrested her on the spot. The little psycho said she killed Gladys, man. You know how hard that was for me?
I can imagine.
We have the knife, by the way. And yes, it's what killed her.
That really was the murder weapon?
Uh-huh. And Jane Hood's grubby paws have been all over it.
Okay, well that's kind of that's a little awkward.
What
Do you
the
mind-
fuck, Jane?
I just
Deal.
I still don't think it's her. I still don't think it's her.
Even if it's not her, what the hell is her deal?
That's what I'm saying. I really, like, as I said at the beginning of this session, I've learned from this game to expect the unexpected. So I thought that she would just act crazy and actually be like a really nice girl, but I guess not.
Being raised by Mr. Hood, I don't think any kid would turn out that way.
Yeah. Do you mind if I speak to her?
Yo, be my guest. I'm sure you've got your piece to say. The girl's nuts, though, you hear? Absolutely frickin' nuts.
She tried to kill Trucy. I'm not letting that go.
Well, yeah, go on. No one will blame you for being PO'd at the little freak.
Jane was my top suspect at the trial, and now this? That girl has gone too far.
I made it out okay in the end. And I think what I learned will really make a difference. It was quite a lot.
Would you mind taking a look through this notebook? Trucy spoke with several people, and some of the things they said worry me.
Worry you? Like how?
In all ways. I'm just as confused now as ever. It's clear to me by now that this goes a lot deeper than just 2 or 3 murders.
Sure, hand it to me so I can copy it over. Miss Von Karma and I will do what we can. This might get me out of that dumb cellar for a while. Much longer down there and I might just go crazy. But I'll let you know what we find. Hope we can help.
Hey! We get, sidekick
Waifu
dialogue with
dialogue.
Mark Waters now. Sidekick dialogue.
Yeah.
Where do the police plan to go from here?
Well, Jane Hood just admitted to first-degree murder. So I guess we're gonna charge her with that, yeah? I don't know how we're gonna tie that in with all the rest.
She's only a teenager.
I don't care.
Yeah?
She's a
Hope that-
demon.
Yeah, I hope that teenager fries. My in-law just got stabbed to death. When you talk to her, let her know that. Mark Waters sends his regards, you crazy...
I think you can tell her yourself. Jane is first on my list. There are a few loose ends to tie up after that. Do you still think he's responsible?
Who, your guy? Yeah, totally.
Mendirez.
Oh, finally catching on, are we? Boss told me we're not supposed to mention his name freely for whatever reason. I assumed you would be on the people who ought to know list. Sorry, man. I would have told you. He never told you in the detention center or lobby or anywhere?
Never. Neither did Williamson. It was always Yosarian.
Well, dang, man. That's a pretty crappy thing of them to do.
This was all to keep me from figuring it out.
Well, don't get mad at me. I'm not really the manipulator type. It's definitely him, though. I don't know how Jane figures in, but it's all him.
It sure seems that way. Well, what can we present? Maybe the notebook? And the knife. Really? Wow, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any profile will get him to speak, but... Oh! Yeah, I don't think any of these people will make him have any new dialogue, so let's just go. Alright. Mendirez. Oh no.
Well.
Of course.
Only in here for 30 minutes, and here come my first visitors.
Hi.
Here to interrogate the murderer, are you, worm? You and your little follower. I'm sorry about what happened earlier.
No, you aren't.
No, I'm not.
You know, to be in her... I'll say this about her. She doesn't seem at all resentful to Trucy for almost giving her brain damage and shattering her skull.
There's no silver lining to this.
All right. Being sorry just isn't my thing. That was a lie, you see. I do that on occasion. Mr. Hood has taught me well.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense.
Do you want the truth about me?
But you're not going to tell the truth anyway, so...
Nope.
Am I going to get it?
The truth is that I am your murderer, Mr. Wright. That is the truth. The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth? Or maybe that's another lie. Kokichi?
You catch on to Mr. Hood's game real quick. Yes, how can you ever know if I'm truly telling the truth truly? Maybe I come across as an overdramatic idiot, and maybe that's true. Or maybe it's the 5 years of acting lessons that Mr. Hood had me take in elementary.
5 years, you say?
Why always that much?
It's almost the same as the 7 years meme.
Huh.
You're acting like a comic book villain and freely admitting to murder. How could you possibly stand to gain by lying about that?
How could I? How could I indeed?
Oh my god.
Or, how you could ask how I stand to gain from telling the truth. Either way, I have my reasons, and I do know what I am doing.
Where's Mr. Hood? Where is he? Where'd he go?
I know what I am doing, Mr. Wright. Do you believe that much?
He has been teaching you.
Yes, hasn't he? The man does have his purposes, I'll grant him that. I'll be at the trial tomorrow, testifying in the trial.
Okay.
I'm going to admit to everything.
Yep, this screams of scapegoat.
I killed Miss Porter. That was her name, wasn't it?
Mr. Porter.
Ah, god damn it. Why do I keep doing that?
Even the
Here
game.
we go for it.
Sorry, even the game did it. Don't feel too bad.
Thanks. And if you go for extra credit, you can prove I killed Mr. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern too. A little cherry on top for all of your hard efforts.
Oh, how grateful I am. You've got rights. You don't have to do that.
Oh, but I want to. I want to.
Okay, alright.
I feel as though my whole life has been building up to this moment. There is so much I am looking forward to, Mr. Wright. So much.
I don't like you.
Ugh.
Why did you try to kill my daughter?
Why do you think, silly man? This isn't hard. Not hard at all. It is very easy.
It was because I found that knife.
Obviously. Even a remedial person such as yourself should figure that out. The answer should be clear, plain, apparent. Do you want me to spell it out for you?
You killed Gladius Porter.
The idiot catches on! I just told you that just moments ago!
Why did you do it?
Because she bothered me deeply. We all have our reasons for what we do.
What about MN6? Did it have anything to do with that?
I don't know what an MN6 is, but that's not why the reporter died.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Tell that to the bottle of poison in her room. So you didn't kill her for working with Jimmy?
I might have. I might not have, like I said. We all have our reasons for what we do. I'll leave the motive up to you to figure out. Let's see if that feeble mind of yours is up to it.
Why do this? Why confess to murder?
It's more entertaining, more fun. Why commit all these crimes and not get any credit? It'd be so boring. I've led you on your chase and you've started to catch on, and now you've got me. It was fun, but I know when to quit.
I don't believe you.
Oh, why not? You have all the evidence before you, all the pieces to the puzzle. It's not my fault if you haven't figured it out yet.
This doesn't feel right. It's too convenient. Too...
Simple. Life doesn't have to be complex, Mr. Right. In fact, the simplest answer is often the most reasonable, the best. Maybe you don't want to believe me because it would mean you were wrong, on the wrong track. If that's the case, you'll just have to prove I'm a liar, won't you?
How do I know you are or aren't?
You can't, can you? Mr. Hood taught me well to never trust another person. People will only backstab you when they get the chance. They'll betray you over nothing.
Mr. Hood, you shit father. God damn.
Indeed. The only way to deal with a liar is to lie straight back.
Okay, Shuichi.
Assassins, liars, creepy old men who claim to be your father. They all have their deep, dark secrets they'll never tell you. Who can you trust? No one.
What a sad life you live.
Yes, you're gonna have a miserable rest of your life.
But find out who they really are, and you can predict anything. They'll help you without even knowing it.
Life ain't sunshine and rainbows, but it's not this bleak. You can trust people. How can you tell who a liar really is?
It's not always easy, is it? So you need evidence, logic, proof. With that, you can expose any lie in the world. You can control anybody in the world.
He who controls the information.
Well, Mr. Right, I have information. Would you like for me to tell you something that is 100% without a doubt true?
Sure, try me. What's that?
I know Shelly the killer.
Okay. And?
That's where those cards came from.
I mean... Shelly the Killer is a man of... Well, I mean, he's not really morally right, but he is a man of honor.
I remember the design very clearly.
Where did you see them?
That would be a very interesting story, I'm sure. But you don't really need to know it, do you? I was such a young child. A story at that age would be so boring. Wouldn't you rather hear about what the killer did more recently?
No, I'm good.
I would rather hear about what the killer did more recently.
Well, I'm not you. Shelly the Killer isn't anywhere near us.
It isn't? Well, that is news to me. I did not realize. Idiot! You'd think I would make a ridiculous claim like that if I didn't know what I was talking about?
You're lying.
You're stupid. You wouldn't know the truth if it hit you like a ton of bricks. Shelly the Killer is here, Worm. I've seen him.
Where? I don't believe you. The police won't believe you. Nobody will. The killer is on the other side of the world. Interpol is chasing him.
You really think that?
I know it.
Like a ton of bricks.
John Doe.
Ha ha ha.
Let's say that you're telling the truth, which you're not. How does you killing Miss Porter tie in with the killer and whatever he's up to? Are you helping him?
Very good, very good.
Why would he want Miss Porter dead of all people?
She must have known too much.
That's not how he operates.
The killer is a professional assassin, Mr. Wright, who knows how to clear up loose ends. She was just a nosy reporter, nosing into places she shouldn't stick her nose.
Okay, stop!
Yes?
Every word you're saying is a bald-faced lie. And they're not even good lies. I can see right through them. The killer is in Europe. Miss Porter was killed for working with Jimmy. And you're not confessing just to tease me. Just tell me the truth already. Stop smiling like that.
I can't. I'm just so happy. Happy, 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 happy.
Happy about what?
Everything. I'm sorry I'm such a terrible liar. I'm really, truly, deeply sorry.
My lord, what the hell happened in your childhood to make you like this?
But if you don't want to even listen to my oh so horrible lies, what can I say?
Answer me!
No. I could have just told you the gospel truth and you wouldn't have believed me. You think the truth is so obvious. Well, it's not obvious. If it was, people wouldn't spend their whole lives searching for it.
You're the last person I need a lecture from. Do you think you're clever doing this?
Yes, I do. I'm glad you don't trust me. I really am glad. We'll meet again in court at the trial.
She's just as bad as her father. I can't get a single straight fact out of her. If she wants me to drag it from her, I might just do that. What is there to say about Mr. Hood?
I might not know anything about that.
That's exactly what he would say.
Yes.
Maybe I'm missing the point. Maybe.
I might not know anything about that.
Just what Daddy would want her to say. Nope.
That's fine. I think we've had enough of her for now.
I'm just curious to know if there's something that I'm supposed to present like if there's something else I'm supposed to present, but I'm kind of done with her. I'm kind of done with her, to be honest.
Me too.
I will be honest. I think that she is the character that I dislike most in the game so far.
For good reason.
Not even just like as she's like a bad person, but I just don't really like her character.
No, she's... she's... It's... This isn't interesting. What she's doing with us.
Finnegan Hood did it better.
Yeah.
Hey, pal, just in time. Our guys just finished analyzing that bottle we found. Ooh. Get this. It's definitely the one from the photo.
I knew it!
Yep. So let's show she and Jameson were planning something. Well, you can go and have a look at it if you want. You just come talk to me when you're ready.
Are you absolutely sure the two bottles are the same?
Sure as my name's Dick Gumshoe. They're completely identical. Miss Porter must have been protecting the real thing and Jameson brought a photo with him.
Why just a photo?
So they couldn't take it. He expected to die. This way he'd have insurance. And since this is the one from MN6, we know why they'd want to hide it.
Do we?
This is almost certainly the one Kristoff forged to frame Mr. Kushari. In a single stroke, we've conclusively linked 3 of the 4 murders. This is what Jimmy was killed over. And Miss Porter. I know it. Is the recording bug ready?
No, not quite yet. I'll get it to you once we do. Don't you worry about a thing.
She must have had that tablet locked down tight and for good reason. But I'm sure it will be well worth the wait. What can we present? Nope.
Dang.
Nah, I mean, it is relevant, but I don't know if you would have anything to say about it. Oh, there we go. We have a possible suspect for this murder, it seems.
I heard. And she's just a kid, too. She had the murder weapon, pal. That about solves it. Case closed.
Well, we'll see if it's that clear cut. If she's anything like her father, I don't see that being the case. No. Miss Porter was working with Jimmy, so I'm sure they had the same killer.
That seems like a good motive, pal. I think you'll also need to find something that physically links them. Otherwise, it's a pretty big coincidence, but that's it.
Where would be physical proof that she was stabbed by Jimmy's killer? I know it has to be in here somewhere. The photo. Where is it? I don't have the photo. Where'd the photo go?
Away.
The hell?
Wow.
Oh. Oh, no, I tried presenting that earlier. Never mind. We're going back in time. It was 10:30, back at the occult place. So we're going out of order.
Oh boy.
Who?
Is someone upset?
Hmm?
Try to imagine who would say oi.
Oi, oi, oi! I don't know. Oi, hey, you. Probably Mr. Hood. He's probably really fucking mad. Oi,
well,
hey, you.
cry me a river.
I heard me daughter was in custody. Would that be your doing?
She did it herself.
Jane attacked Trucy with a knife. Mark Waters was there and saw the whole thing. It's her own damn fault she's there, and I can't say I sympathize much. Think you got me beat, do ya? Lad, you best not try to fight me now. Oh, I don't have to. She confessed. Confessed. The game's up, Hood. Jane admitted to murdering Miss Porter in cold blood. What? You heard me right. Why the hell are you smiling? My Janie's been taught well. What do you mean? Always do what's in me own best interest. I'm sure you figured that much out by now. Methinks Jane's got a plan of her own. It so happens that the way I'm seeing it now, it'd be in me better interest to just tell you the truth. And why would I believe you? You don't have to. In fact, I think you'd be an agent if you did straight away. Just hear me words and make of it what you will. Your daughter just confessed to murder. What makes you so smug? Because I know that means she didn't do it. Huh? How does that make any sense? Shouldn't throw it all away so carelessly. Not after all the work we've done to fool you. If I was worried, I wouldn't be having a chat with you like this. Okay, but why? Oh, she has a plan, and I'm thinking I know what it is. Am I supposed to be impressed? Not yet, but I'll leave that up to you, Mr. Wright. The Hoods are still planning something. Still? What more could they possibly have to throw at me? Did Jane ever really stab you? Had a bit of a scuffle. Yes, I cut my hand on a glass bottle. No, it weren't an accident.
Did she do it? Just do it because she's crazy?
Crazy? No, I figure it were a calculated decision. I believe you're right that I saw my daughter that night Black died. I've had an idea since I saw it, but I never brought it up. Leastwise, not till there was the Rosencrantz death. But then I thought things had gone far enough and I confronted her. She responded by brandishing that bottle. I caught her and called her down. What in the process? Well, trying to kill someone with a bottle isn't a normal response. No, it must be that she was scared. Scared because she knew I knew. Jane knows not to trust. I taught her that well. Too well, it seems. What a shit father you are. Being a murderer or accomplice to murder is not a secret she'd want others to know. So you really do think she did it? Her? No, not a chance on your life. But if I did, I'd still go out to my way to protect her like I've done. She's me daughter, Mr. Right. Maybe she didn't start that way, but she is now. Can we see eye to eye on that? I can understand you there. 100%. If it was always his goal to protect Jane, that might explain one piece of evidence. Hmm? One piece of evidence? I'm not catching your drift, Phoenix. I mean, I guess hiding the knife, but...
Not quite.
Okay.
But let's try it.
I might not know it. Yeah,
so.
okay. Oh my god, there's so many fucking autopsy reports.
Yep.
Bro, these bodies just keep piling up.
Yes, they do.
I would say it's probably this then.
Okay.
Nope.
What has
does
the
this
Hood's
say?
been What has Jane been obsessed with?
Jane? What's she been obsessed
Yeah.
with? I don't know, lying like crazy?
Yes, but what is something that she's kept bringing up?
That her killing Miss Porter is the absolute truth.
Okay, what else?
That the killer is here.
Ah, maybe that's the piece of evidence.
Something's been bothering me. The killer's card they found. Were you the one who put it there? And what makes you say that? You had a copy in your house. On top of that, after all you've told me, I can't think of anyone else who might benefit more. Benefit? Explain yourself. Who would gain from the killer's card being found at the murder scene? Seemingly no one, since the killer left the country years ago. But would you know that? When I spoke to Jane, she seemed adamant that she'd seen the killer. Your goal the whole time has been to protect Jane. So you wanted to point the police in the right direction. Or the one that seemed right at the time. Or at the very least, just away from Jane. Call me impressed, lad. Why don't we talk some more about that? I've heard some disturbing rumors about you. Jane's father. Did you have him killed? Now, why would you accuse me of that? I hated him. The man was a murderer and he escaped thanks to me. When they proved I was a forger, my career went down the drain, all for some lowlife. And you hired the killer to murder him. Somebody did. Jane says she's seen him before. She has. She were home when it happened. She's told me the tale a few times. The killer passed by her after committing the act. He didn't want no witnesses, but she was just a wee lass. He's got more honor than that. Jane never saw the murder, but she figured it out on her own on what he'd done. And she, well, it affected her. No child deserves that. She'd become an orphan, so I took her in. I do have a kind bone in me body every now and then. You felt guilty. Guilty for what? I didn't know nothing to her. You know what I mean. Well, as you might imagine, it wouldn't do me any favors to talk about that. I'd advise you not to prod too deeply. Wouldn't be worth the effort. If you thought I could throw a case off with a month to prepare, imagine a decade. I'll take a guess that this has cleared up most of your questions about the two of us. Most. Now that we have had a chance to clear the air, I've got one last question for you. Yes? Do you believe what I've said? Should I? Why would you take my advice on it? I've lied and taunted you the whole way.
You seems sincere.
No, he doesn't.
Do I? Anybody with half a brain can fake sincerity.
Well then, maybe we have some evidence to back you up?
Evidence? Evidence like the card I put at the scene? Evidence can be forged. You have to be just as careful with that.
Then what? What's your point?
Just answer the question. Do you trust me?
Now, last time I said, because of my Irish heritage, I had to say I trust him. I don't fucking trust him anymore. He's just too much of an oddball, too much of a wild card. No, not a chance.
You're learning.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I believe that that's probably it for him. So let's go to detention center, I guess. Oh.
Here we go.
Hey.
Remember when Von Karma said, you need to go to your client and talk to him right now?
Well, we're here. It took a little
Yep.
bit, but we're here.
Yes, something you needed.
We haven't had a good, thorough talk yet. It's long overdue.
Okay, so get to it.
Why did you kill him?
Jameson or Black? I'm a suspect for both.
Not them. Carlo Luciano. Okay, asshole.
Well, I knew you'd realize it sooner or later. You two have been trying to set me up from the beginning.
No, I tried to like you. I really tried. I tried my damnedest to give a shit about you. And then you do this.
Exactly.
Why did you do it? Was it the money?
Williamson and his friend have been barking up their own tree all this time. It doesn't mean spit if I killed him. Wait, no, better yet. It doesn't mean shit if I killed him. They couldn't do a thing if they proved it somehow.
You definitely wanted to say that.
Double jeopardy. I'm off the hook.
God damn it. Why did you do it?
Well, aren't you the broken record? Uncle Mike wanted it. It's really that simple. Luciano killed Bruto Cadaverini, so they put the hit out on him. Old Mikey was certain I'd help, and he got all pissed, swore he'd kill me. He was downright livid I might have gone behind his back.
And you did help, didn't you? You were the mastermind for all of Luciano's murders.
See, I knew you'd believe that prosecutor over me.
Man, cry me a fucking river. You haven't given me any reason to trust you.
Yeah. Did I plot anything with Luciano? Maybe. Or maybe not. At this point, does it matter? I may have worked with him before, but I won't say more than that. Michael didn't want to straight up kill me because of the whole family thing. But he needed to make an example, so he gave me a chance.
And he ordered you to murder Luciano.
Look at the big brain on right.
Oh, fuck you.
That way the Cadaverinis wouldn't assume he was in on it, which he wasn't, by the way. My uncle was a ruthless son of a gun, but he would never have attacked Bruto.
Okay, maybe this guy is the mastermind. He's giving off mastermind vibes.
Me, though, if he thought I'd undermined him, he'd have done anything. I had to prove to him that I wasn't a threat. Why did you have to get poor Mr. Kashari involved? What, you think I was gonna go to prison just like that? Don't be stupid. He was a fall guy, plain and simple.
You ruined a man's life.
It was a pragmatic decision. Don't look at it like that.
There really is no other way to look at it. You are a horrible person.
Sorry.
Mr. Mendirez, you are a cruel, cold-hearted man. I've luckily only had a conversation like this with one client before. He was as evil as you. The difference now is that he actually had leverage over me. You're right. Williamson wants to sabotage your case. But I'm not going to do that. Mr. Mendirez, I quit.
What?
Okay.
Well.
What's with the surprise reaction? What the fuck did you think was going to happen? With you acting all dickish and just being an absolute asshole every time we try to speak to you. What did you think was going to happen?
At least he's finally
Making a decision.
we might finally have leverage over him now.
I made a promise to my daughter. If I ever thought you were truly guilty, I'd drop out. And here we stand. Everything points to you. You killed Jimmy and Mr. Black, and I know you killed Cody Hackins too.
No, I didn't kill anyone.
Oh, so now you want to talk to me, and now you want to tell the truth. Okay.
If you leave, I'm going to hang.
That's not my problem. Maybe you should have thought about that before you treated your own attorney like dirt. That's the first you've so much as denied anything. Too little, too late.
I'm not plotting anything. It was Williamson. He told me not to tell you who I was. He said you wouldn't help if you knew.
He was right.
Don't you see? You played right into his plan. We both did.
Maybe. I'm tired of people making a fool of me. Neither you nor Williamson has a chance to do that anymore. Goodbye.
I didn't do it! I didn't kill Jameson or Black or Hackins! None of them!
Trucy, let's go. She believes him.
The bracelet's not reacting.
Trucy?
You know, it's funny, but I believe him.
You what?
He's nervous, of course, but it's not the same as before. I don't know what to make of it.
He's a mafia crime lord.
What if he's right about this one thing? Maybe he's guilty, but just not for this.
So, what are you saying?
I don't know. Just do what you think is right.
It's a lawyer's duty to trust his client, no matter how bad things look. And right now, they look pretty darn bad. I shouldn't run a case on the intuition of a teenager. Do I trust this guy or don't I? If what he says is true, I really am his last hope. But what if he's lying again? He's done it to me at every step so far. And so has Williamson. They're all lying. Every single one of them. Did Mendirez kill these people? Or didn't he? And if he didn't, why should I keep defending him? I can't come up with anything.
I didn't want you to take the case, but now I don't want you to quit. This might have all been for nothing.
I don't want that. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't walk out that door. This is your last damn chance.
Damn. Ugh. You've got balls giving me an ultimatum. You were gonna quit rather than play along with Williamson?
I have high standards.
You say you're only looking for the truth. Is that really it?
You're not giving me my answer.
How do I know I can trust you?
How do I know I can trust you? You don't. Not even I do. But the case has to end one way or the other. Let's find out. I won't give up this far in, no matter how much I want to. Not when others have sacrificed so much. Do I trust Mendirez? Not on my life. Will I let him fall into Williamson's trap? Oh my god. Bro.
We made it.
What the hell? What the fuck? Well, I think I was right. I think the good doctor might not be so good after all. Oh boy. Well,
He certainly seems like he certainly seems obvious in that he has no respect for the dead. So
God.
we'll
Well,
see.
I would keep going, but I'm gonna assume you're too tired to keep going. That was a pretty beefy investigation.
It was. Do you want to know how much of the game is left?
Yeah.
This is the final trial.
Okay. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be
Now-
a pretty long trial, though.
It's going to be a pretty long trial. We can go, if you want to keep going, we can go until the recess. And then the next time we record, maybe the final push.
Oh boy. Well, I'm ready to keep going. I have my energy drink next to me.